Is everyone set?
Wait,
With-
it's recording. I have to turn the power back on. Okay.
With the hour being 6:30 PM, would like to call to order the Village Board meeting of Monday, July 25th, 2022. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Trustee Ketchmark?
Here.
Trustee Cote?
Here.
Trustee Hendricks? Here. Trustee Conroy?
Here.
Trustee LeClere?
Here.
Trustee Kaluzny?
Here.
President Garvey is absent tonight.
I would like to make a motion to appoint Trustee Ketchmark as President Pro Temp in the absence of President Garvey. Second.
Motion by Trustee Cote, seconded by Trustee LeClere. Roll call, please.
Trustee Ketchmark?
Aye.
Trustee Cote?
Aye.
Trustee Hendricks?
Aye.
Trustee Conroy?
Aye.
Trustee LeClere?
Aye.
Trustee Kaluzny?
Aye.
Motion passes.
Any appointments or presentations? Moving on to public comment. Anyone on my right side? Sure, Commissioner.
Thank you, everybody. Frank Aguilar, Cook County Commissioner, glad to be here again. Just a quick report on some of the funding. You received from ARPA $2,400,089.138. And for the back to business, your businesses during COVID, locally, they applied for these grants, and the total received for the businesses in Brookfield, mainly restaurants were the ones hardest hit, were $140,000. We also assisted a lot of residents in Brookfield with rental assistance. I don't have that accurate amount right now. And I would say glad to be here for the rededication of Candy Cane Park. And I'm glad to see that happen. You received 50% of the funding through OSLA, which is the Open Space and Land Acquisition Development Grant. There's another round of the American Rescue. I believe I gave you another one, but I'll give you another pamphlet.
Sure. Great, thank you.
And, well, some of the issues that I'll be addressing, will be the infrastructure, mainly stormwater flooding, which is a big issue in the district, not just in the district, but all of Cote County, and working with other counties as well as addressing it. That item has to be addressed not just by the county, but the state and at a federal level. So be working with other elected officials to address that issue. And mental illness, which is probably the root of a lot of problems, depression, suicide, drug abuse, domestic violence. So that's another one that's going to be working on this year and on the next, cycle. And economic recovery. COVID really, businesses really took a big hit, COVID, and we like to help businesses recover, and they keep on going. So that's basically it, my report. Again, glad to be here, and again, I thank you for the invitation at your Candy Cane Park. It's a very, very beautiful park you got there.
Thank you. We appreciate you being there. We appreciate your help in the past and going forward.
Absolutely, and look again at the ARPA at a glance, and just look at it, let me know what you're applying for, and I'll be pushing for it. Okay?
Thank you. Thank you. Anyone else on my right side? If you could just state your name for the audio record then.
Jeff Rashke. I've lived in Brookfield for 20 years, and I just wanted to bring up something about a code change for the future possibly. Currently, my problem is I'm not complaining about it right at this point. I just want it changed for the future. There's a swimming pool next to my house 5 feet away. I don't know if you guys want to see a picture of it to get context of it, but it's, I don't think the code was written. Could I bring this up?
Sure.
Anybody?
Can we keep these then?
Yeah. Here, I'll give you a bunch. You can pass it on. The code basically currently states that a pool has to be built 3 feet off your property, off a property line. And the problem is, where I live, which I have pictures of in there, we have pretty big side yards, and the people next door to me put a permanent pool 5 feet away from my house. So if I look out all my windows of my house, there's swimming pool, as you can see in the pictures. So I really just wanted to bring that up for the next code enforcement meeting, and hopefully, you know, I just hate to see this happen to somebody again, because it's very intrusive to my living here now.
Thank you. We'll pass this on to our Community Development Director.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else on my right? Anyone on my left? Moving on to reports of special committees, Trustee Cote.
I would like to make a motion to approve corporate warrant dated July 25th, 2022 in the amount of $1,702,931.37.
Second.
Motion by Trustee Cote, seconded by Trustee Kaluzny. Any comments, questions, highlights?
On this one, highlight $569,000 of it with road improvements, $72,000 back to the power rotting, which has been very effective, actually, very.
Any questions from the board? Roll call, please.
Trustee Ketchmark?
Aye.
Trustee Cote?
Aye.
Trustee Hendricks?
Aye.
Trustee Conroy? Trustee LeClere?
Aye.
Trustee Kaluzny?
Aye.
Motion passes.
In regards to DPW, they've been very busy alley grading still and clearing out more storm damage, and trees are looking better. They were clearing back a lot of the brush and the branches back, so that if you notice during these recent storms that we had, but not nearly as bad as the previous one, but that was all the hard work of our forestry department. And always, if you have issues and you would like to report issues, please do so via C-Click Fix. In regards to the library board meeting is this week. Don't forget, they do have their paver program running through August. The cost per paver is $100 for a 5x11, $150 for a 6x9. All orders must be in by August 31st. If you or someone you know is struggling or in need of help, please call 1-800-273-8255. Or as of this month, you can also just dial 988. I'd like to thank the Forest Park Vet Center. They left literature for veterans and their families. PTSD is real. It is very real. If you're struggling, I get it. I totally understand you. If you do not have to be alone, there's estimated we lose 22 vets a day for suicide. Over 60% are over the age of 50. We also will be expanding our relationship with the Vet Center in hopes to better equip the village with knowledge and options for those veterans who are struggling in Brookfield. The VA does have a national coaching into care program where they have licensed psychologists and social workers that will talk to you by phone free of charge for anybody in the VA system. To speak with a VA coach, please call 888-823-7458. If you know a homeless vet or a vet on verge of becoming homeless, please call 1-877-424-3838. PTSD is not limited to only veterans. It is very real and it affects all walks of life. It affects the police department, the fire department, our medical, victims of abuse, the list goes on and on and on. If you are having problems, please call 988. There are also multiple support groups that can be found. Please go visit Hope for the Day. They have other avenues which you can call and get in contact with. And that concludes my report.
Thank you, Trustee Cote. Trustee Conroy?
Yes, farmer from the Chamber of Commerce, farmers market's still going strong on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. here at the Village Hall parking lot. And 60 to win is currently going on. So if you see a business with the raffle sign in the window, please feel free to purchase raffle tickets. There will be drawings held over 10 weeks with $1,000 given away every week for 10 weeks. So there will be one $500 drawing and 5 $100 drawings. And this is the Chamber's largest fundraiser of the year and supports many of the initiatives that they take on during the year. So please feel free to support 60 to win. And if you'd like to purchase a ticket, you can also see me. And just as a footnote, I have sold one winning 500 ticket each of the last 2 years. So. Tuesday, August 2nd is National Night Out. This is an event hosted by the Chamber, and this is just an event honoring Brookfield's first responders, police and fire. And so it'll be a family event at Ellert Park at 4:30 on Tuesday, August 2nd. There'll be plenty of giveaways, games, food and drink, and a dunk tank where you might see your local village manager in dunk tank. And then one other event, August 6th, Cycle Brookfield will be kicking off its Cycle Brookfield Week. And Saturday, August 6th, you can fill your tires at Fill My Jar. And they'll be hosting a bike event there where you can bring your bike, fill your tires, get a mini bike tune-up, including helmet fittings and basic bike adjustments. and have the kids participate in a short bike rodeo. So that will be Saturday, August 6th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Fill My Jar. And then one last thing, Thursday is business after hours held at Brookfield Zoo. If anyone is interested, today is the deadline to sign up for that at brookfieldchamber.net. You can find a link that was still active at 5 p.m. this evening. So if you were interested in attending that, please feel free to sign up. That will be at 5:30 at the zoo on Thursday. And that concludes my report.
Thank you, Trustee Conroy. Trustee Hendricks?
No report.
Myself, just one comment. The newly created Economic Development Commission will begin its regular meetings coming up in August here. So we're excited to get that going. Trustee LeClere?
Our summer concerts are in full swing. This Friday, we have one here at Kiwanis Park, 7 o'clock to 8:30. The band is Feel Good Party Band. They do party jams, 60s to today. We also have on Saturday, the 30th, Music on Grand, which is from 12 noon till 10 p.m. On the agenda, the band's at 1 o'clock. We have Casual Trespasser. 3 p.m. we have Art Perry. 6 p.m. we have Maury Sorchat and Special 20s. And at 8:30 we have Radio Gaga. And that ends my report.
Thank you. Trustee Kaluzny?
Yes, the Beautification Commission met earlier this month. They are working on their summer garden recognition and Project Nice plans for fall. They're still seeking one new commissioner for that commission, so if anyone is interested in that, please let me know. Happy to talk with you about that commission. Their next meeting is August 9th at 6 p.m. here at Village Hall. The Conservation Commission had a special meeting on July 6th to continue work on their sustainability planning process. They are kind of meeting in between meetings to work on that project and save the commission meeting time for other business. They also are meeting again on the 26th, which is tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. to set their date for the fall electronic recycling and continue their planning for Meet the Creek for this fall. I wanted to remind folks too that there's a event hosted by the Metropolitan Mayor's Caucus, Active Transportation Alliance, and Metropolitan Planning Council on August 12th called Brookfield by Foot, talking about a walking tour of the bicycle and pedestrian projects at Brookfield, which should be really cool, and a lot of good planning by staff and some folks involved in all of those projects. And there is one item coming up later on the Committee of the Whole regarding the regional collaboration on climate that I'm looking forward to having a conversation about. And that ends my report.
Is there a date for Meet the Creek?
I think so, yes. It is the weekend after the art fair, which is September 24th. Thank you.
So September.
24th.
Is the canoe launch usable at this point? I mean, hopefully by that point it would be, but
Yes, it's not completely done yet. There is the issue of the strike. To finish the mat that's been put down there, the remnant mat, needs some work. That needs gravel that we can't get because the quarries are closed. So it's usable right now,
Okay.
but it's not complete.
well, keep in mind the date so we can hopefully have it set for that. Moving on, is there a motion to approve the omnibus? Thank you, Trustee Kaluzny.
You're welcome.
Motion to approve the omnibus agenda.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Trustee Cote, seconded by Trustee LeClere. Roll call, please.
Trustee Ketchmark?
Aye.
Trustee Cote?
Aye.
Trustee Hendricks?
Aye.
Trustee Conroy?
Aye.
Trustee LeClere?
Aye.
And Trustee Kaluzny?
Aye.
Motion passes.
No regular business on the agenda. Managers report.
First, I want to commend President Pro Tem Ketchmark for a very efficient meeting, very efficient. When President Garvey's here, it never goes up.
I want to get out before it's dark so I can look at the fencing around the fountain.
Right.
As this project's about to begin.
So I have bad news, I have neutral news, and I have good news. And I think I'll start with the bad news. I've already kind of alluded to this. On our ever-popular bridge project, there's a strike going on out there that's affecting all gravel that in all truthfulness is affecting the canoe launch. We can't get gravel and we can't get concrete. The reason the bridge has been stalled for the last several weeks is because of the Teamsters strike that's affecting all local quarries. All projects in and around our area that involve concrete or stone has been stopped, and our bridge is no exception. So there is no work going on out there, and there will not be any work going on out there until that strike is settled. And I unfortunately have been informed that does not seem to be any positive direction towards settlement, so this may be a while. I will keep you updated on that. That's the bad news. Neutral news. The board in the several meetings ago gave staff the go-ahead to move forward with the tennis court reconstruction at Ellard Park. Our plan was originally to spend the summer and early fall in design submittal and actually go to bid for that project in the fall. As the board is aware, typically when we bid capital projects, we like doing that in the winter because that's when you get the most favorable pricing as contractors lining their projects up for the following year. So on advice of Hitchcock Design Group and I think Hancock, since we basically would have lost this summer anyways for tennis, we are going to do all of these steps to get that project ready to go and bid it over the winter so that we hopefully will get more attractive pricing and hit the ground running in the spring, get the courts built in early spring so they'll be ready for next summer to play on. And by then, I'm hoping that the strike is settled and the concrete asphalt will be able to be available for tennis courts. That's the neutral news. Now for the good news. I think Trustee Conroy mentioned Cycle Brookfield. I have an exciting announcement as well that kind of coincides with what Trustee Conroy already brought up. And I'll read from a script here. Registration for Bike Brookfield 2022 is now officially open. Cycle Brookfield and the Village are excited to bring a full week of bike-related activities in a scavenger hunt-style event to the Village. Look for special details from local businesses along the way. Log your findings to win grand prizes from some of Brookfield's finest businesses. There will be an island escape theme. There are islands that will be placed in various locations around Brookfield, and you need to find your favorite island and log that in. Starting on August 6th, the ride to the Compassion Factory will happen. And there, once at the factory, you can download a map to find the islands in Brookfield, find all of the islands in one day, or you can take your time using the whole week. It starts on August 6th. The last day is August 13th. On August 13th, there'll be a group at Compassion Factory announcing the winners and losers. Oh, no losers, just winners, sorry. I'm a Cub fan, so I've been dealing with both. Handing out free T-shirts. Only winners will be getting free T-shirts to all those who find the local islands in Brookfield. Please stay tuned to our website and look for other bike-related events, announcements for Bike Brookfield Week 2022, and there'll be more information available. That ends my report.
Great, thank you. That completes the items on our agenda. I would ask for a motion to adjourn the village board meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Trustee Conroy, seconded by Trustee Kaluzny. Roll call, please.
Trustee Ketchmark?
Aye.
Trustee Cote?
Aye.
Trustee Hendricks?
Aye.
Trustee Conroy?
Aye.
Trustee LeClere?
Aye.
Trustee Kaluzny?
Aye.
Motion passes.
Meeting adjourned at 6:48 PM. We will begin the committee of the